Hello and welcome. You're with Elections Unlocked, the show that brings you all that's happening in the election battleground states. And remember, this is the big week. Telangana goes to the polls tomorrow. Exit polls tomorrow evening here on India Today. And then, of course, it's the big counting day on Sunday across 5 states. First, the headlines on Elections Unlocked. All 119 seats in Telangana go to the polls from 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. More than 3 crore voters to decide the winner of a major triangular battle. Telangana Congress Chief Revanth Reddy visits Nampalli Dargah before voting, puts Congress manifesto at the shrine. BJP cries foul, says it's a clear flouting of EC rules. Union Minister Amit Shah holds a mega rally in Kolkata even before the semi-final of 2023 is over. Shah promises Modi will return as Prime Minister in 2024. Threatens Mamta Banerjee that BJP will form a government in the state of Bengal in 2026. But our top focus today is on Telangana, where remember the election campaign for 119 seats in the state came to an end yesterday, and tomorrow the state will vote. More than 3 crore voters in India's newest state are preparing to vote on Thursday. It's been a heated war of words campaign season between all the 3 major parties in Telangana. Here's a report.
The high decibel hectic campaigning is over. As voters prepare to cast their mandates, leaders throng to offer prayers for celestial powers to be on their side. All 119 seats of Telangana are gearing up for 30th November voting. The election campaign reached a fever pitch around the last day for nomination filing on 13th November.
बीजेपी कभी सच नहीं बोलती और उनके भाई KCR भी कभी सच नहीं बोलते। मोदी ने कहा, क्या कहा कि मुझे वोट दो, मुझे सरकार में लाओ, हर एक को 15-15 लाख दे तुम बोले। दिए 15 लाख? नहीं दिए। तो वो झूठ बोल रहे हैं क्या आप लोग लेके झूठ बोल रहे? वो झूठ बोल रहा है। भाई उसने ये कहा कि 2 करोड़ नौकरियां युवकों को पूरे हिंदुस्तान में दूंगा बोले। तेलंगाना में मिला 2 करोड़ नौकरियों में से कुछ नहीं मिला। अरे तो वो दिया बोल के बोलता है, तुम नहीं बोलते, ये कैसा? मैं समझता हूं खास करके पूरे नौकरियां KCR के पास गए होंगे।
A battle of words raged throughout the next 2 weeks. BJP leader and Nizamabad MP Arvind Dharmapuri stoked a controversy, saying that his party would give monetary rewards if Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao and his son K.T. Rama Rao die.
అందుకని అన్న నిజామాబాద్ బీజేపీ మేనిఫెస్టో KCR చచ్చిపోతే 5 లక్షలు ఇద్దాం. కేటీ గారు చచ్చిపోతే కూడా 5 లక్షలు అన్నా, అవి పెంచితే ఇప్పుడు 10 లక్షలు ఇస్తా నేను. ముసలోడు ఎట్లా అయిపోయింది, 5 చచ్చిపోతే ఎక్కువ ఇస్తా.
Closer to the end of the campaign, Election Commission served a notice to Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao for his comments on the Congress at a public meeting in Banswada on October 30th.
10 సంవత్సరాలలో ఎన్నో ఎన్నికలు జరిగినాయి, ఎన్నడూ మనం హింసకు దిగలే. ప్రజలు గెలిపిస్తే గెలిచినాం, శాతనైన కాడ సేవ చేసినాం తప్ప దుర్మార్గమైన పనులు చేయలే. కానీ మా సహనాన్ని పరీక్షిస్తే ఇలా దుబ్బాక అభ్యర్థి మీద జరిగిన దాడి దుబ్బాక అభ్యర్థి ప్రభాకర్ రెడ్డి మీద కాదు, KCR మీద దాడి జరిగిందని చెప్పి నేను మనవి చేస్తా ఉన్నా. ఈ దాడులు కనుక ఇట్లే ఆపకపోతే, సెల్ఫ్ కంట్రోల్ చేసుకోకపోతే మాకు కూడా దమ్మున్నది, మేము కూడా అదే పనికి ఎత్తుకుంటే మీరు ఎక్కడ మిగిలరు, దుమ్ము కూడా మిగిలరని చెప్పి నేను మనవి చేస్తా ఉన్నా.
KCR said this in reference to the knife attack on BRS MP K. Prabhakar Reddy. NSUI State President Venkat Balmur alleged that the Chief Minister made derogatory and provocative comments. The ECI took a factual report from the Telangana CEO and served the notices. The war of words has taken a break as over 3 crore voters now prepare to decide the fate of Telangana. Bureau Report, India Today.
Okay, let's find out what's happening on ground zero in Telangana. Joining me now, Nagarjun Dwarkanath and Akshita Nandgopal. They are both in the wonderful city of Hyderabad. Akshita, to you first. You've been crisscrossing the state of Telangana. What's the sense you're getting? Is there excitement, a buzz over this election right across Telangana?
Namaskaram. Good evening, Rajdeep. Just about 8 hours to go for voting here in Telangana. And, I've traveled for the last 10 days to several parts of the state. You know better than me that perhaps the best way to experience an election and gauge the mood on the ground is to visit many of the rural pockets. There are a number of factors that I believe will actually influence this election. For starters, I do believe that, yes, there's a strong sense of anti-incumbency. You can see that in the voices of many of the locals who I spoke to, and these are staunch BRS supporters as well, who say, look, maybe it's time for change. But to also counter that, there is a huge, strong KCR factor, where many people say that I don't care about the MLA legislator, I want KCR Garu as the chief minister. So it's interesting to see how these two factors will play out, and combined with that is, of course, Congress. I know everyone's been talking about this being a triangular contest, but in all that I've really toured and traveled, Rajdeep, I believe that this is largely going to be a two-way fight between the BRS and the Congress. And the biggest factor that's going in favor of the Congress is, one, yes, change. Second is Revanth Reddy.
Revanth Reddy, Nagarjun Dwarkanath, you've spent quite a lot of time with him. What's the buzz in the Congress camp? Tell us what's the buzz in both the camps, the BRS camp and the Congress camp, ahead of big day tomorrow.
In fact, both the teams are upbeat in that KCR hopes to create history, that the third time he wants to become the chief minister. Never has it been done in the southern India, while Revanth Reddy seems to be hopeful that he would be the chief minister if at all Congress comes back to power. Especially the camp within the Congress in Revanth Reddy's camp is quite upbeat as well. They have already started to discuss portfolios, is what I'm told. Like Congress, seems to be a bit of overconfidence here, but still you never know that what happens come tomorrow. So people of Telangana also are upbeat, because we have seen huge crowds in all the rallies that we have seen, BRS, BJP and the Congress party, which shows the sign that people want to come out and vote tomorrow and exercise their power. A message to the Telangana people that Repu Elli vote cheyandi.
It's very interesting that this is a state, remember, just 10 years old, but a lot of excitement, buzz about elections at the moment. Some would say the maths is still with KCR. He won by a huge margin, remember, in 2018. The momentum may be with the Congress, and then, of course, there's the BJP, which will hope at least to get a slice of the anti-incumbency vote. So Telangana promises to be a very exciting election, and Nagarjun and Akshita and our entire team will be there right from 7 a.m. in the morning, tracking every moment. Have a good night. Have a nice biryani or halim or whatever else they give you in Hyderabad this evening, and then be up and early. Akshita, Nagarjun, appreciate you joining us here on Elections Unlocked. Okay, now beyond the heated war of words between the top leaders, on the ground, each candidate in Telangana has been working hard to woo the voters. It's been a long, bruising campaign in Telangana. Akshita Nandgopal was in Warangal, where there are 12 seats for grab. In Mulug constituency, there's an interesting poll battle here between two candidates, both with Maoist links. The Congress's incumbent candidate is a woman who was a Maoist herself. Pitted against her is a BRS candidate who lost her father to a Maoist attack. Here's the ground report from Warangal.
This is the beautiful Ramappa temple in Mulugu district. We've traveled quite a distance, almost 6 hours from Hyderabad to get here. But it's important also to show you this site. It's a UNESCO heritage site, a beautiful temple, again from the Kakatiya dynasty. And this temple has become the sign and the symbol of Mulugu district. Why are we here? Well, besides, of course, the beauty that you see behind me, politically speaking, Mulugu is extremely crucial. It's the largest assembly segment in the whole of Telangana, and seeing a very, very interesting battle, which I thought would interest you. You've got the Congress fielding Sitaka, who is a former Maoist. She's up against another woman. The BRS has fielded for the first time a 29-year-old Nagajyoti, who is the daughter of a slain Maoist. In a district where the Adivasis have a big say. It's a scheduled tribe reserved constituency. This battle is particularly interesting. So we decided to speak to both the leaders, find out also what's the mood on the ground. This is one of the seats that the BRS lost last time, a stronghold of the Congress.
Sitaka was a Maoist in the 90s, joining the movement when she was a mere teenager. After she surrendered, she was given a chance to enter politics and since then has been seen as the voice of Adivasis here in Mulugu. There's even talk of Sitaka becoming chief minister if Congress comes to power in Telangana.
Tell us about your journey, ma'am. Very interesting one. It brought me all the way to Mulugu to talk to you. From being a Naxal to now being a politician. How did that happen?
Yeah, once upon a time, this area situation is very difficult. People were faced so many problems by landlords and doras and police atrocities, forest problems in tribal area. That's why I went in Naxal's movement. I worked about 9 to 10 years. After I came, I started my education and I completed my law and I was worked as an advocate in my old Warangal district. After I entered in politics.
How did that happen? How did you enter politics in 2004?
Yeah, that time Chandrababu Naidu is given a good opportunity in politics. Mainstream, he called. Okay, when Naxals also come and enter in politics, you can, what you want, you can do in this way also. So then my colleagues, advocates, they are all advised. Okay, it is a good platform to work poor people. We can work a very elaborate dais is there.
So you feel you represent the people of your community here in Mulugu?
Yeah, I have my community and all downtrodden people also here. So they want my type of service. They are very poor and innocent people, location situated in Mulugu constituency.
You're aiming for a hat-trick, ma'am, this time. But there's a challenge with the BRS also putting up against you someone who is the daughter of a slain Naxal. Do you see it as a challenge?
I am not taking that girl is my challenge. That side is KCR. KCR family is targeted me because I got good name and I worked Corona, COVID work in. I got a good name world.
So you're saying your enemy is KCR?
Yeah.
Mr. Revanth Reddy said that if we go back to any other government and not Congress, there will be a Naxal era in Telangana.
Yeah. Because so many people are suppressed by the KCR. So many youth also aggressive against the KCR. That's why sometimes youth are trying like that. Okay, we can't get anything post good position in the under KCR governments. So we want to revolt against the government. That situation will come. That's
all the very best to you, ma'am. It was nice meeting you. Thank you very much.
But here's where the fight gets interesting. This time, the BRS has fielded a young daughter of a slain Maoist, 29-year-old Nagajyoti. To reach her, we travel into a remote village through deserted roads and reach right at the end of her rally.
Ansuya ma'am is a former Maoist. You're the daughter of a slain Maoist. Do you see that playing a card in this election?
నేను మా అమ్మ నాన్న ఇద్దరు కూడా మాయిస్ట్లో చేశారు. వాళ్ళ సిద్ధాంతం వేరు, నా సిద్ధాంతం వేరు. మా లక్ష్యం ఒకటే. మేమంతా కూడా ప్రజాసేవ చేయాలనుకున్నాం. చదువుకునే రోజుల్లోనే ప్రజల కష్టాలన్నీ చూసి ప్రజలే అన్నారు, నువ్వు సర్పంచ్గా అయితే మా కష్టాలను తీర్చగలుగుతావు అని. వాళ్ళే అవకాశం నాకు ఇచ్చిండ్రు. సర్పంచ్గా అయినాను. దాని తర్వాత వెంటనే కేసీఆర్ గారు నాకు జెడ్పీటీసీగా అవకాశం ఇచ్చిండ్రు. టీసీగా గెలిచాను. దాని తర్వాత వైస్ చైర్మన్ గా ఛాన్స్ ఇచ్చారు. అనుకోకుండా కుసుమ జగదీష్ అన్న ఇక్కడ చైర్పర్సన్ గా ఉన్న ఆయన చనిపోవడం వల్ల జిల్లా పరిషత్ చైర్పర్సన్ అయ్యాను. జిల్లా పరిషత్ చైర్పర్సన్ అయిన వెంటనే మల్లంపల్లి మండలం చేసుకున్నాం, మైటునారం రెవెన్యూ డివిజన్ చేసుకున్నాం, మంగపేట మండలానికి బస్ స్టాండ్ తెచ్చుకున్నాం, అగ్నిమాపక కేంద్రాన్ని తెచ్చుకున్నాం. ఇవన్నీ చేసుకోవడము అనేది అభివృద్ధికి బాటగా వేసుకుని పోతున్నా. కానీ ఎక్కడా కూడా ఆ కార్డ్ని నేను యూజ్ చేయట్లేదు.
All the best, Miki. All the best.
The political fight in Mulugu has become a battle to watch out for. Courtesy the Maoist factor, and also to see if the BRS can change its fortunes in this seat.
Now, the assembly elections in Telangana will bring to an end the voting across the 5 states in the last month. Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Mizoram also have voted. Now, all these states, including Telangana, are very crucial for the Congress party in particular, because within just months of this election is the final big battle for the parliament. Out of the 5 states, the Congress, remember, is the incumbent government in 2. Not only, therefore, does the Congress have the challenge of retaining these states, but also show that the Karnataka win wasn't just a fluke, and there's still some fight left in the grand old party. Take a look at the make or break election for the Congress.
Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge. The Congress is leaving nothing to chance as they fight a do or die battle. 2023's last election is make or break for the Grand Old Party, which smells a chance in Telangana after 10 years out in the cold.
एक तरफ बीजेपी, बीआरएस और एमआईएम है, और एमआईएम कोई कम नहीं है, सिर्फ बीआरएस को, बीजेपी को मदद करने के लिए है। मुझे बताइए बहनों और भाइयों, आपको 5 साल और बीआरएस का राज चाहिए या एक नया सवेरा चाहिए, एक नया भविष्य चाहिए, और कांग्रेस की तेलंगाना में एक अच्छी, सच्ची और कर्मठ सरकार चाहिए।
The Congress, if it manages to perform well in 5 states, can cement its place as the leader of the opposition India coalition. A good showing in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh will boost the morale of Congress cadres across the country. But it is easier said than done. In Madhya Pradesh, the Congress is up a spirited fight back by Shivraj Singh Chauhan. And in Rajasthan, the Ashok Gehlot-Sachin pilot feud, brushed under the carpet ahead of elections, could hurt the party big time.
राजेश पायलट जी, एक बार उन्होंने कांग्रेस के इस परिवार को कांग्रेस की भलाई के लिए चुनौती दी थी, एक बार। फिर वो भी झुक गए थे, लेकिन ये परिवार ऐसा है कि राजेश जी को तो सजा दी, उसके बेटे को भी सजा देने में पड़े हुए हैं।
In Telangana, the Congress is up against the Willy Chandrasekhar Rao. With the BJP also raising the heat in the last leg, the anti-KCR vote could get fragmented.
The elections are never about individuals. I would not, give any importance to any individual, especially one who's lost his own constituency in 2018. I don't think he matters that much. But the fact is, there's a saying in Hyderabad, Begana Shadi mein Abdullah Diwana. Matlab, कर्नाटक में जीतने से यहाँ क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? कर्नाटक में अपने that's a different battleground, it's a different opponent. वहाँ पे थी बीजेपी, यहाँ पे है बीआरएस.
Political pundits say that the last battle of 2023 will have no impact on the big fight of 2024. But it sure is a semi-final for the Congress. Bureau Report, India Today.
Okay, with that, it's time to wrap up this edition of Elections Unlocked. But before we take your leave, we want to remind you that Thursday, big day, our exit poll, all 4 states, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Mizoram, Chhattisgarh, and we'll give you a bit of a tease for Telangana as well. So don't forget to tune in 6 p.m. onwards, all the special reports and analysis only on your election channel. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Jai Hind. Namaskar.